Hello, this is Kate, and this is game 20 for the Vipers in the competitive league that I play in. This game 20 was the final game of the regular season. As I alluded to in the last couple videos, this is my first recording that I've done recently. It's November 2023 right now. And I said I would explain kind of what happened to the videos. They stopped for several months and they were kind of spotty before that, so here we are. Basically at the start of these seasons for the orange team and the gold team, my mom went into the hospital and she was in the hospital for like 6 months. And then just sort of a few weeks before this particular video, she moved from the hospital to long-term care, where she was for a year and a half, and she just passed away back in the middle of August. I have siblings, but I was my mom's only child, so as you can imagine, that kept me really busy. Over the last 2 years, I have, on average, visited her anywhere from 3 to 7 times a week, depending on what was going on at the time. So didn't leave me a lot of time to make videos. I continued playing the hockey the whole time and I have a really long backlog, but I wasn't able to do a lot with the videos. I did try and sort of keep up with it at some points because my mom really enjoyed watching them, but it just got too much, and so I had to take a break for a while. But now I am getting back into it. I appreciate all your patience, and I'm glad to have back anyone who is still out there watching for new videos to pop up. I really enjoy making these, and I always hope that I can get, advice from people that see mistakes I'm making, or that I can help other people who are in a similar situation, trying to learn how to get better without going to goalie coaches and stuff like that. So I'm glad you're all here, and I'd like to be a lot more consistent as we go forward with these. Maybe one day I'll actually catch up. So going into this game, the last one of the regular season, we are hoping to get a win. We have not had many wins this season. I think at this point we had 3 wins. And so we were hoping for win number 4 at the bitter end before we head into the playoffs. One thing I did start doing once I knew I was not going to keep up with videos was actually I would go over the footage really quickly, sort of jot down notes so that when I did have a chance to go back to the footage and make these videos, I would sort of know what was going on in the game, like where my head was at, what my goals might have been, funny things that people said to me that I would have no way of remembering, that sort of thing. So going into this game, my sort of mantra for myself was gloves forward, stick down, and follow the puck. Things that I felt like I wasn't doing a great job at in recent games, and just that I wanted to really sort of focus my improvements in that area and sort of try and get that down as best I could. I had my stick down a little bit too much on that one. I ended up absolutely crushing it towards the ice underneath my pad and had to pry it out after the whistle went. That could have been really bad. Definitely need to get my eyes on the puck faster. After the save, I turned to my defenseman and said, "Oh my God, that was so lucky." And really, it was I absolutely needed to get to my feet and get to the top of that crease instead of just sort of sitting there completely helpless. I really had no right making that save, but I will definitely take it. Got a stick on that pass, but it certainly almost backfired on me. Another situation where it would be ideal to get up. There were some absolutely wild bounces going on in this game, and I definitely had luck on my side, that's for sure. Finally on my feet for one of her shots. And that's a goal for the Vipers. And we're going on the penalty kill. collapsed well on that shot, which is nice. Even though the shot ultimately went wide, I was aware of her sitting on the back door, so I think I did a good job of getting over there fast enough for that pass. And that's the end of the first period. I definitely should have had this first shot, but I sort of misplayed it as it bounced. Luckily, I was in a position to deal with the rebound and stop that shot as well. Going on the power play. And another goal for the orange team. That one actually went in after the power play. I honestly don't know if she managed to accelerate this puck, if she got a little tiny piece of it or what, but I did not do a good job of sealing the ice, and it snuck right underneath the cuff of my glove and out the other side. Not having another one of those backdoor passes. Nice solid pad save there, with an ideal rebound off to the corner. You know, I can be fast or I can be graceful, but I can rarely be both. Definitely not graceful. But I am keeping this stick down like I wanted to. So many lucky breaks in this game. Thank you, Post. And that is the end of the second period. My D was pretty shocked when I got hit in the face with this puck. She said she didn't think she'd ever been that close to a goalie that got hit in the mask before. She wasn't expecting it to be so loud. I always just tell people, look, it's my most expensive piece of equipment for a reason. She was in such a perfect shot for that screen. I just gave up trying to look around her and just got lower in my stance and looked through her legs. The only benefit of being a short goalie. I'm glad I did that though, because if I had just stood there unable to find the puck, I was never going to make that save. I got an unlucky break on this goal. I saw the puck bobble up and I did find it. And when I quickly reached my glove back to try and scoop it out of the air, it actually fell faster than I was moving. And I hit the puck with the outside of my thumb and it just went straight in the goal before I could grab it. It's always so sad because you're like, it was there and I had it. It was going to be such a cool save, but I ended up swatting it in the net instead. Luck had to run out eventually. I swear there's nothing worse than someone behind the net. It's good to see me getting to my feet and to the top of the crease. Then my forward and the ref having a laugh over that early whistle. I think he thought she'd gotten injured and she was excited for the break. And they're pulling the goalie. Thank goodness I got that one. Definitely don't want her getting a shot from the slot when it's a 1-goal game. And that is the end of the game and the end of the regular season. We ended up pulling out a victory there with our final game. And I joked in the dressing room after the game. That was game 1 of our 4-game winning streak. Going into the playoffs, got to go in with some confidence as the underdogs. Overall, I felt I played pretty well in this game. I had those goals to keep my gloves out, my stick down, and to follow the puck, and I think I did a good job of sticking to that plan. So anyways, just a game or two left in the other league, and the playoffs coming up for this one. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.